Hello, the Brew Crew, and welcome to a new stream here. And welcome here. We are live and going onwards. Why is it orange? I don't know. That seems strange. Okay. Oh. Does it make any difference if I re-up this? Oh, it's just okay. Hopefully it will get better. I don't know why it's orange now, but oh well. Let's go to the draw here. And actually the draw was pretty, or I saw there was some pretty tough. We are just seeded third. We can meet PSG, Barcelona. They are the toughest team in the first seeding pot. And then we have, yeah, feel free to tell me if it, because stream says it's okay, but it's not superb, whatever. We can't get Manchester United since they are England. All the other teams, I don't mind getting any one of those, but second C pot is just ridiculous. Manchester City, okay, we can't meet these three, but still. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid and Bayern are all in the second pot, but oh well, let's just go to it and let's see which group we're going to get, because I just waited. Okay. I mean, most of the... I feel like this group... Maybe this one? I don't know. Really? Hello! Oh, you changed your icon to Roma. Sadly, I believe Roma isn't here. And I guess we will not get this third seeding group. We can't get Group G, so we can't get. Okay, that's nice. At least we can't get Barcelona, and we can't get PSG, and we can't get Monaco. I don't know. Milan is I feel like the team isn't great. I don't want Group E either. I don't want that group. I want Group G, or no, I can't get Group H. I feel like I want Group D. Just. I mean, Group B is kind of decent as well. Inter, Real Madrid is not fun, and not Group E either. Okay, we get Group B. I mean, it could have been worse. I wouldn't have liked Krasnodar and Bayern München for sure. Okay, now it seems like the stream works nice. And we did not get Besiktas, we got Nancy. Some tough team. Yeah, I don't know what kind of team Nancy has. I feel like they... Oh, they just have one player here, really. So it can't be that great, though. And Leipzig. Did we not win against them here recently? Europa League. Or no, they were beaten out by Tottenham. And the Milan, I believe, let's see here what Milan got. They got to the quarterfinal against Chelsea, so yeah, I mean, a pretty decent group. It's going to probably be close between us and Leipzig. I believe we met them before. Should be able... No? Okay. They won't just show the match schedule after this. So hopefully we'll be able to make it through out of that group. Tough group. Milan, but it is fun to meet them, but I don't see that they're okay. They have Bonaventura, young Guidetti. Sure, he's good, but is he really a world-class player? There's nothing really that stands out to me. I guess Donnarumma. That's where I thought they would have a tougher team though. Okay, I think we're not past meeting. Okay, yeah, we have never met Milan, but pretty sure I have met Leipzig before. Okay, yeah, 1 victory and 1 loss. Okay, and we played in the group stage the first season here, so I mean, with that odds, we should at least get second, maybe even win the group. I mean, there were definitely tougher groups, which we did not get drawn in, so I feel pretty optimistic still. And yeah, Brentford now 3rd match, and oh, I forgot to say that we actually won that match, which I stopped the stream just before, or I played through it. Musakin. Yeah, I want more money. Red Bull Leipzig. I want more than that. I want 120. They're probably not going to pay that, but well. So yeah, we won 2-1 here. Pretty lucky. Chris Manning and Borja Mayoral both scoring on each goal and getting in there as subs on the bench, so they've done it pretty good so far. And yeah, we are up here. Wolves. Okay, they have played 3, but that's Chelsea, Manchester City, Arsenal and Manchester United, so we're at least top 4 so far. Well, we could drop down if we start to lose matches or just get draws here. Then there is the Carabao Cup. Okay, Sosa goes to Juan Ignacio Sosa goes to Bournemouth. Okay, we still make 1.1 million euro. It's not really much, but it's still something. Let's see here. I just want to see. Yeah, we have like almost spent double. It's no one really can sell because no one wants to pay the amount they want to sell everyone for. So Alex Thomas, yeah, is 4-star actually, and it's really good speed and technical and all, but he's still not like world class at some heading, for example. Tackling, he's not. Marking, I guess most of these are defensive, but still. Wilson. I try him out here because it's still Brentford, so I think we can do it good though. So Jill, Klein, Milinkovic, Wilson, Jay Wilson, 19 years old, on project, Emerson, Davis, Tom Davis. He has too much in wages. I kind of regret signing him, sort of. Kelvin, De Graaf, Thomas, Ramirez, and Manning. Manning has just been better than, or I feel like he has It's more clinical, but Cotrone, he can also... It's kind of difficult, a lot of strikers, so... I don't really know. I might try to at least go through a little bit faster the matches and such, because sometimes I don't know. I just talk too much about everything around the match, or sort of, or not play the match and just commentate in the match. So I don't know. That might be an issue. And I'm sorry, I was a little bit late starting off this stream, but that was mostly just because I did do what you call it? I did update the thumbnails and all. Cotrone. Now I'm regretting not having him on the bench, but oh well. Guess we get Cotrone in, even if he's not really a winger. I don't want to have the injuries either. Will be interesting if we can do it good in the cup and such. We have a lot of players, so that is not going to be any problem. But yeah, my goal is at least to get to the quarterfinal in the national cups, like the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, and hopefully, maybe if we are a little bit lucky with the draw, or get like second, or I mean first in our group, we could... oh, another injury there. That's not great. We could... yeah, if we're lucky with the draw, we could get to quarterfinal in Champions League as well, but kind of not expecting it either, because you might get like Barcelona or some team like that, or like, yeah, Real Madrid or whatever. So yeah, I was kind of confounded by that draw there in the Champions League, or all the seeding and stuff, such. Kind of makes no sense why some of the team, like Bayern München, was like, say, "Ooh, Mars, ooh." It did come too near the post there. Yes, the draw so far could have been better, but oh well. Not too much to do, really. Maris. Let's go through here. Kelvin and Cotrone scores from the left wing. That's great to see as well. He can score goals from there as well, even if it isn't his best suited position. I'll probably not play attacking now, because I don't wanna lose too much ball here. I don't really know if I feel like Bradford might struggle. I don't see them do that many transfer either, but I guess I don't pay attention too much to the like teams on the bottom teams or such. Ramsey. Expecting more out of Kelvin as well, even if it's right now in this match he's been one of the better players, but we're not really been effective here. But we are going to keep this up, keep the momentum going, and hopefully score a second goal here. Tom Davis, might get him out because he's a little bit tired, or Emerson. I would like us to be a little bit more clinical, but maybe it's also because the other team are pretty defensive here, so yeah. And I brought out Maris because I feel like he has not done such a great match. So you could see by the rating there. I mean, Wilson, he's not been put on pressure here, so maybe it's ready for first team after all. Ramsey, Calvin, Roberts. I'll probably play Roberts and someone. Ooh, Cotrone. Roberts with the assist there, very nice. Tunel. Finally, we scored a second goal. Should almost leading with 3-0 here, 6-0 and shots on target, 21, 1 in total shots. But well, we are still keeping the control. Can't always score like super many goals, and I'm kind of happy as well that we do not concede any goals either. As it looks like right now. It might change. Calvin, Manning. Manning goes through here. Oh, what a solo right. Ooh, what a goal that could have been. Fortunately, Cotrone has been better, so I would probably... I feel like sometimes the player like Cotrone, he's almost done it better from the bench than starting. Wilson, and we win that match 2-0. Alex Thomas. Great, Cotrone. 4 goals so far. From 2 matches or 2 starts. 3 matches in total. Nice to see as well Bartolomeo Gil keeping a clean sheet there. Oh, it was already City Chelsea. Of course, it's national games as well. 14 days between this match and the next match. That's a little bit... I guess it's nice because we don't have that many injuries either. So upcoming Leicester, Milan in the first match. That was tough. First Champions League match. Hopefully we can at least get a draw here. Might check what Roma. Yeah, where did they finish? 8. It would be interesting to take over them. Peter Boss. Okay, it's 2 years left. When did he... Okay, it's been here not too long, yeah. Since the spring, so it's probably not going to be sacked or anything. Why do they sign so many for the staff? I don't need more staff members, really. Don't understand that at all. Cotrone, player of the week. Okay, loaning him out. I think I'm not going to sign Mario Fernandes because I don't feel like he was superb. And this might be really good for Paolo Piantoni. to get loaned out to Udinese. He played last, or no, he was just in the reserve last season, but now he will get loaned out again. I mean, Udinese is a pretty decent team, so I feel like that might be just well suited for his level. And now the transfer window will end as well. I don't know if I show... Oh, Hamburg wants him as well. I believe England did not do it that good in... Yeah, they got not even through the group. So that's interesting. Those that won with France against Sweden. It was a little bit fun, the Sweden actually match. Oh wow, he played. Whoa. Might check him out then. He played the World Cup final. Helander. Gustav Engvall. I mean, I feel like they don't have a good enough team. They had to have been really lucky. I mean, how did they won against Spain? I guess it's Forsberg, Mike, Robin also. I believe doesn't he play like Saint Etienne? Oh, yeah, he wasn't Inter before there. And France won against Italy. Sweden won against the Turks or Turkey. Spain won against Brazil on penalties. Sweden won against USA. Italy won against Portugal. Turkey won against Colombia. France. Belgium. Paraguay. Here, I believe, yeah. Croatia did not went through the group, and yeah, England, what a flop. They did not even go through the group stage. I can't be that happy with that, to be fair, because surely, yeah, they might not win the World Cup, but I feel like they at least expect to go to go to the first knockout round or to the quarterfinal. Ancelotti still manager after Manchester City, and Mourinho as well. Oh, that's not great. My economics situation look a little bit daft maybe, and hopefully we can boom up through the... Oh, finally! I feel like he should have got the place. He should have played way earlier. Scored a goal every second match, both the recent season and now when is it 25? Yeah, I guess sometimes it takes just so long time for, yeah, I guess the what is called the average age in the national team are probably 25 or 24, so a little bit difficult. You have to be like a wonder kid to really. I mean, this Leicester game is pretty tough though, so I don't know. I guess he's only 18, but still expecting to actually play him, and they still just played him one match. I'm disappointed at you. Out to pick. Are you serious? It's not like I'm not going to take out Remco, or is it because this 21? Age 20 or younger, who has been 2 years, doesn't have to be registered. Okay. Then I don't have to register these three, so then we have everyone registered. The 28th. So very nice. Very well. I feel like this Leicester match we might struggle in that, just because playing the Milan matches straight after it, so I mean we have to sort of rest some players, but I don't want to just totally rest. I don't want to lose point either, because I really want us to feel like even I might, or not neglect Champions League, but I will still, because we will still get our sort of money, but we almost have to, I mean, we're not going to win Champions League. To get qualified for Champions League, we probably need to win Europa League, and then we have to get third in the group. And I don't see that happening, or it could happen, but then we have to be lucky again. I don't expect us to win 2 years in a row. That would be insane. Oh, first goal in the second match, of course. Very nice. Yeah, maybe he needed just like some other, like Callejon in Napoli, just to go to another club to get game time there. Soon we have everyone back. Reese Nelson, sadly he's not developing. Addis either not developing. Nils Jakobsson, almost too good for what are they called? Too good for Norwich, I should say so. First cap? How has he not had the first cap so far? 24 years old. Okay, I guess in real life he's more of a wonder kid here, but still don't understand that. It's so insane. Oh nice, my reputation actually 4 stars. So that's really nice. Probably going to get better even if we get the top position in or in the group. Or no, it's not 4 stars, it's almost 4 stars. And I actually want which you can get what's called own son, but I actually saw that what is it, 29 years old, and you have to be 32 at least, or maybe even 35, so I have to wait. I'm 30 this year, so I have to wait 2 seasons at least, play 2 seasons more. So Well, I tried to regenerate, but I never got the sun. But I might do it when my manager is like 35, because it would be cool still to get the sun, even if he might be terrible. Okay, I'm going to play you. I'm probably going to do the same. Play Butland in the Europa games and Bartomeu Gil in the what to call it, in the Champions League. And Nathan Klein probably going to, or who else do we have? Nacho, I'm not even starting so far. Lungo. Probably going to rest him for the Champions League. See here, who else do we have? I don't know if Wilson is the best choice, you know. Gomez and Nacho, we might actually start with them. It's because Nacho hasn't played too much. And then Coquelin. Who else here? Who am I going to start up with? Probably Balotelli would be the... He's not played any matches, I don't know. This might be a gamble, but... And... Patrick Roberts has not played any matches. Ivanov on the bench. Kelvin. Jack and Ramsey, they're probably, I mean, they are still experienced, so why not? And probably Cotrone for his form recently. Kelvin. Who is our best? Oh yeah, Alex Thomas. But wasn't he injured, or is he back now? He's probably back. Okay, I'm going to... Mosakin has not played too much, so... Rotating a little bit there. Who else? I mean, Fabregas. Or do I just... I feel like that bench is pretty decent still. I'm probably also going to try to send the assistant so you don't have to see all the press conference. Chelsea. But Chelsea didn't lose against Manchester City. So it's nice that they take points out of each other there. I have, what did I say? I have 28 players. I don't know how I'm going to keep everyone satisfied, especially now since I'm playing one strike up top. I feel like someone is going to get sort of pissed off for not playing any matches. Or playing too little matches, I guess. I guess time will tell us what will happen this season. That's the main issue I'm a little bit worried about is how are the players that are not going to get played so much going to respond. 19. With your team being rated as something as long as 19, the book is assumed that the most you can hope for is to stay out of the competition. I mean, it would be a sensation, but I mean, I feel like this would kind of a same PSG 6.5 and Real Madrid is 9. You can almost bet for Real Madrid and still get 9 times the money. I would even do that. Okay, Balotelli. Balotelli might actually start most of these games. These matches before Champions League. We'll definitely put on the test now, because even if Europa League, we had Europa League last season, but we could, I sort of played some of the younger guys there. Just it did not make too much difference, but now the Champions League we will definitely play against some of the better teams. So yeah, Manchester United has won every single match so far. Where is Leicester? Of course, not too injured. I mean, I wasn't surprised by that, to be fair, since this has not played any single match so far. A little bit expensive reserve, but I thought I would play more, but I don't know. I might just for next season try to sell some of the players, or just like what it's called, just lower the squad, the amount of squad play, or probably anyway will be a little bit lower automatically, because Czech Fabregas, we have a lot of players that are just a little bit older. So yeah, I mean, so far really uneventful match from both of the. Oh, that's not great. That's not great, Gomez. It's lucky that that isn't anything more dangerous. Leicester might really be sort of a boogie team here, though. I don't know really what to expect here. I mean, a draw is kind of, especially being before the Champions League match here. But we have all of them. This is weird. So now we have all of the older players here. Oh, Balotelli scores. Just need one match and he scores already. Oh, would be fun when we meet Liverpool to use Balotelli, since he did not do such a success in Liverpool. Lungo is a little bit tired as well. Really uneventful match so far, sadly. No, I don't want to get him out. Let's see here. Keane has not been that great. I might get him out and then get Ivanov. I want to see him. He hasn't played so far, and he's a loaned-in player, so why not? Everyone seems bald in this game, all the regions. I know it's not Patrick Roberts' best position, left wing, but I just want to see. What? They sold. Oh yeah, they have Scuffet, so I guess it makes sense immediately. But where is he then? Or is he only on the bench, Kasper Schmeichel? That's kind of sad. I feel like he deserves to start still. I guess Jack Wilshere is the one that might be nearest the first team. I mean, I like Nathan Klein. He might not be the most spectacular player, but he always does a pretty solid game here, so yeah, I'm going to get probably Wilshere out for Fabregas. Fabregas might not start at many matches, but he's still a decent backup to bring in. He probably anyway can't play any match full time, so 4 victories in a row, that's not too bad. And we are dominating. We're probably going to create a chance just because of that now, but I've not had a single shot on target, so possession has been fairly even. We have sort of a serve lineup here, so I guess it makes sense that we are not dominating as much as we usually are doing. Monier, oh, they have a lot of players that's maybe retired or just Ward. Oh yeah, Ward went to Watford, but he might have retired soon. I mean, I don't mind. It did not look pretty, but at least we won. Oh, 4 months. I guess it's just mostly it's because he did not even play from, or his match fitness was not good enough there. Armstrong gets the start here. That was nice. 6.9. He was the best Swansea player. I mean, the good thing, as you see from the scroll menu, we have a lot of players that so it's not going to do like super much getting injuries, having 28 players. Squad depth is pretty decent. I'm more worried about, I said, the morale. I'm more worried about that. Some players just causing disharmony in the team. Actually, I want to check one other thing, which is have we got any scouts to find any younger players? Assignments. They have, everyone has to find one player. Okay, Pet Rice has at least found some players. Mattis Gorin, striker of Southampton. Yeah, I'm just checking off players that's pretty young. Mohamed Saidi, 90 years old, from Brems. On player. Oh, wow. It's only 19 years old and played just from the beginning there. Brems. Who is this? Paul Camps. He did not look superb. Marlon Oliver. I've seen him before, but he's just so expensive. But he looks really good. Sadly, I don't think we have. He might cost like 1 or 100 million euros. Brahim Gasmi. That's interesting. He's Algerian. Might be the new, or he might be the new Ramirez. Brahim Gasmi. Defender. I wanted to bring some France players in, since, yeah, Wenger. Wenger's legacy, sort of. Michael Edwards. Okay, let's make some changes. Mahrez is on the wing there. Alex Thomas on the other wing. Left wing, Butland. Oof. So that's the difficulty. Will he be able to play here? Ethan Klein, Joe Gomez probably on the right. Cotrone. It's weird. It's so difficult to decide who will start. It's just down to form who will start some of the matches here. It is just how it is. Since we have so many players. Oh, Calvin, I forgot that Calvin is suspended. But seriously, I mean, there's 2 different tournaments, for God's sake. That's Europa Super Cup, and this is Champions League. It should not be like that. That's ridiculous. Do you think, oh, it's a Continental Cup, so it's basically the same thing? No, it fucking isn't not the same thing. Central midfielder. Might get him in since he hasn't played many matches here. Since I have Calvin injured anyway. Or suspended, I mean. Nice, we get a steady amount of finances in, even if that doesn't look that good. Might need to sell some players then, but we're still rich, so I don't know. I mean, I might sell some of our own youth players just to get some money in. Okay, defensive set pieces to say should train on. I mean, he's still tired, but I don't know if Wilson really is best choice. The Glick, Joe Gomez. I guess I could move Joe Gomez into the central, and then will it be Klein then? Probably will be Klein. We might put Jay Wilson on the bench though. And elsewhere, Jack Wilshere and we don't have any winger. Eva, no. Patrick. I'm even sad that I can't bring in everyone here like Ramsey and such. I mean, this should be me on the bench just because they are such a big name, but now sadly they're dropping down and isn't as good as before. Cotrone is probably not going to score any goal now when I'm starting him here, since I always expected it. Actually, let's just, I know this is strange, but I have just a feeling that Cotrone is not going to score, because most of the time when a player plays against his former club, he doesn't do such a good performance. I don't know if anyone else has seen it as well. So that's just what I'm going to do. The click. And work in the ball to the box. Close down more. Only greens here, and then we have Plymouth. I want to at least play the Tottenham game here. Okay, that when is out there after the Chelsea game? Might at least play up to Chelsea there. Then we'll see how long it's taking, because it takes a while as well with the matches here. So I guess we will see with Cyprus from start here. I mean, even if we continue like this, it will still be a challenge to keep everyone happy. It's like a top team like Real Madrid, even if I don't understand really Real Madrid, they have even more really top quality player. I feel like some of the players should actually start. Mustacho is really good. Donnarumma. Boga, who the freak are you? I mean, just the mention of Milan still, even if I felt like they, and I feel like they haven't won that many titles here either, it's still Milan, so it's still going to be tough. Emerson goes through. Borja Mayoral scores, and it's Emerson that comes from Roma. I don't know why I was thinking it's the region, but it's actually not. It's really good. I believe. Yeah, he's. What is it now? It's 2016, 2017. So they have him on loan this season, or I don't know if they signed him in the game or in real life there. This pulse compilation is pretty good as well. It's not even getting anything out of the ball. What? Who the freak is this? Achabar. Santiago Achabar. I've never heard of him. Okay. Neil Ramirez is injured. I think Patrick Roberts, he might not be a world-class player, but he always performs really good. Oof. I mean, if we are a little bit lucky, but as you saw there, yeah, I mean, it could be some. You never know. It could be some surprises as well. Some teams that they're not expecting in the second, or probably mostly is going to be a tough team. So, what does Fingerspetsgeführen to? Oh, he was offside, but still. To start him, it's just so clinical. I feel like it will anyway happen. I will get the injury, and that will mean, or not the injury, someone will complain, just I do not get that many game time, even if they are like substitution players, and I would need to sell them eventually. I just feel like that's going to happen. So far, so good. Emerson, Davis, Cyril, Alex Thomas scores, and Borja with 1 assist and 1 goal, so he definitely shows me that he was the one to start here. Tom Davis, get him out and get Cyrillian. I don't know what he's called really. Cotrone and Manning we have on the bench. Emerson get kind of tired, so I'm actually going to bring in Marcelo, his experience. It's almost like no differences really, because he's very good offensively, not that good defensively. We definitely have more weapons, I feel like, this season as well. We'll see how it continues. I'm probably still going to lose. I can't expect to really go like invincible this season or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised then. I mean, we're 21-8 or 12-4. It's like we should win with even more than 2 goals here. Patrick Robertson. Yeah, they have Robertson from Liverpool. We've signed them a while ago. Alex Thomas, Majoral. Ooh. Yes, I done all the substitution here. I just wanted to check if I done it, but I have Marcelo, Reuter, Gomez, Cyprins, Majoral, Viganato. Goes forward here, Viganato, Guidetti. Oof. Really close there. Isn't the other teams playing in this group? That seems strange. Or maybe they're playing later. They are a little bit better here in the end of the match though, Milan. Majoral with another. It's almost like he should have scored actually 2 goals here. It's a little bit sloppy by him. Marcelo, Alex Thomas, Marcelo, Butland, Marcelo, De Glick, De Graaf, Roberts, De Graaf, Roberts. Oh, what a lovely player. Oh, sadly, that pause for Alex Thomas was too long. Oh well, we won 2-0, and I mean, Milan was in quarterfinal last year of Champions League, so this really shows me that can do it good against good Champions League team. I feel like Leipzig might be real tough though. You never know. Rest some players. What for next game? Feel like we sometimes have tough for Watford. Oh well. And we Red Bull Leipzig 2 matches in a row. That was not super fun to see. It might be really tough. Okay, a draw. That's for the best. Rush. Alex Thomas. We're probably going to the media is probably going to criticize me for, oh, you're using too many players, you're rotating too many players, but I mean, we have 28 players, so I basically have to do that to keep everyone happy here. Right back, Nathan Klein. Probably start with Jay Wilson. Might just play most of the matches in the league here against easier teams. Nathan Klein. He's been superb so far. I would almost like to play with a start with another striker, but oh well, what can we do? Mostakine, I'm expecting more by him actually. So I'm going to start him. I hope he does a little bit better than he's done so far. And then since Maris is a little bit half injured, I'm going to not start him. And Ramsey as well, he did not play the Champions League game after all. And then Coquelin as well. It's a lot of rotation. Watford is in the middle of the table as always. Or it was one of those seasons, maybe I think that was the first season where Watford got fourth, which is bizarre. Really strange, to be fair. I don't know how it happened, but it just happened. Yes, Armstrong again. I'm really looking forward to seeing him eventually taking Mara's place. Or I guess, how old is he? How old is Patrick Robb? Is he 25 only? That's not... I thought it was way older. I thought it was like 28 or something. Still, we have a real young team, so... Thomas there. We have Emerson probably on the bench because he is a good offensive. Balotelli. Remco. I don't know. We have too many players, I feel like. I'm always putting as well a goalkeeper on the bench because I don't want to get freaking in, or I don't want to have a goalkeeper injury and then not have anyone on the bench. If it would be kind of surprising, you never know, could happen. There was sort of different players that would play in different matches here. Some Borja Mayoral, he might just play the big matches, and Cotrone might play a little bit lesser sized. Because I feel like he is better in those matches. Emerson is injured. Oh well. Yes, he will not start there then. Gomez on the bench. Because he can basically play everywhere in the defense. 3 teams having, I guess, 3 teams undefeated as well. Manchester United, Manchester City, and us. Okay, let's see. I'm going to just check here when we meet each other. That might be tough. Chelsea, that would be real tough as well. I want to see when we meet each other. Maybe it's in the end of the season, or the end of the there we meet each other in December, the 3rd of December, and Liverpool. All the matches, all the tough matches here. Okay, wow, Manchester United on the Boxing Day. That's something special, really. We'll see which I like. I'm probably going to increase the challenge as well. If we keep winning, I'm probably going to try to have as many own projects as possible. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Some of the players are signed very young, so not all are like totally own players, or whatever to say. And Plymouth, we might get some of my youngster in the reserve team to play some matches, or yes, some of the players they haven't, like Sheck and Marcelo. Like I said before, I would start them or give them some game times in this tougher games here that's come up, or this cup games here. And later on, O'Reilly, Tilanto, very pacey, very dribbling. I mean, it's still Watford. They're not terrible though, and they still have Dokare. They have what's it called, Berisha, and he's a pretty good goalkeeper, so might be difficult, or maybe not. I guess we will just see here. I don't know, maybe I should do some, but I don't have too many viewers either on this. Maybe it's going to come, but feel free if you, maybe I should have as I go on, because I sometimes just run out of things to say and things that it's interesting. Lungo, Cotrone, oof. So maybe we should have like a Q&A or whatever. At least when these streams become sort of bigger or more people watch them or whatever. I already seen an increase in Ramsey there, increased in subscribers, so I'm really thankful for that. So thank you very much everyone that's done this so far, which you probably can see or you can hear it on the when I upload it to YouTube or whatever. I think it says here create highlights. I might do that sometimes if it is something special. So far is Manchester United just drawing here against Brighton? Okay, very well. I do not mind if they're drawing. I wonder if anyone ever has just won all the matches. Would be insane. Well, I feel like someone has won all the matches in the league, but just won all single match in a single season. Or no, I realized we can't even do that because we lost against PSG But just go undefeated since the PSG match. That would be insane. Okay, of course. Shit. At least we are top 3 here. And 5 points before Liverpool. So it might just be us 3 there. Manchester United, Manchester City and Arsenal. Coquelin, Alex Thomas. I mean, no one has been really bad, but no one has been outstanding either. I guess Ramsey has been really good, but elsewhere, just keep going. And we'll see. Might make some changes if someone gets real tired or gets an injury or something. I mean, checking at the stat in every match so far, we have just clearly dominated. We even dominated against Milan. Only worries that I have is if we meet a team that's have high pressure and a really good counter team like Liverpool is in real life, then we might have sort of a problem. Whatever. I don't have Majoral, damn it. Well, it's probably not Balotelli's favorite position, but let's still play him there. Because Patrick Roberts, he was a little bit tired and it's not shown too much today. Which is kind of disappointing. And when it's for once get a start here. Okay, Cotrone, Jay Wilson with the assist. How? I need to see that assist there. Or is it just... oh, that's actually really good. I guess it was sort of course, Coquelin, has the lowest average. It was sort of his interception that done it. But okay, Wilson, take all the credit to yourself. Kelvin, I mean, he's been a little bit out, but maybe he's too aggressive. I don't know, Kelvin. And we have Chris. Might get Controne out for Chris Manning here. I'll try to rotate as much as I can, but I don't want to rotate so much. I'm probably going to keep like most of the players here, like Milinkovic, Lungo. But if there isn't too much difference between the players, I might still rotate, but I will not sort of rotate the full team though, because then you might see a sort of a drop down in what they're doing. It was really, I guess I can talk a little bit about real football. It was really fun to see as well last weekend. Oh, penalty there. Guess it doesn't really matter. We will see if Gil saves this. But it was really fun to see that Napoli actually won against Liverpool. Napoli won against Juventus. So the Serie A is still something to play for. The title race is not decided. Oh, Ramsey. Hopefully not get the end or not get a goal here with one man less in the midfield. Probably put him there instead. Linkovic, Coquelin, De Graaf. Wilson is very strong on the head there. Keane, Manning, ooh. It's just 2-1 though. I'm a little worried that we'll get the that they will get a goal here in the end and score it. Okay, Lungo out and 6 minutes at a time. That's insane, in my opinion. Where did they find those 6 minutes, really? That is what I wonder. Lungo, Coquelin. How was that not? Or I guess it was. No, Wilson, great there. He's just stand right there and blocks the passing, and we won this 2-1. Not spectacular, but still taking the 3 points. And Cotrone, he might. I feel like he's already got like 3 man of the matches awards, so he might be top player of that at least. Let's see here how long injured Ramsey got. Okay, 43 weeks. Yeah, now it's good that we have so many players actually. So, I mean, Nikola Milinkovic is only 24 as well, so it's not like we have some players that's old, but it's not really like we have a really old team either. Okay, Marcelo, Ivanov, Fabregas, Cypren, Balotelli, Chris Manning on the bench. I might, let's see here, could get Stacey up here. Feart. Where do I have him? I might actually get Garrett Wilson a match from start here. Joe Gomez. Would be fun to win all the cups, but I don't mind Carroll Cup to go against that. Okay, De Graaf. You're definitely going to pay up for that. That's at least 100 million or 110. Just because the game say 86, I'm going to go with 110 instead. That would be good. Just I guess if hopefully it's not going to say, oh, I want to win Champions League, because that would be insane. I mean, we've won already Europa League last season, so please, now I'm getting worried just that it will say that. Feart, Maris on the bench, Stacey. Okay, probably him. Thomas Stacey here. He's a really good passer. Why do I have all these blonde players? Both Wilsons are blonde, and Thomas Stacey was as well here blonde. Okay, and we need Barcelona wants him as well. Yeah. 90 million then, or at least 80. That's my asking price. I'm not going to sell them, but just if they wonder. I mean, we could not going to keep players if they don't want to be here, and also if we have to, and we are going to sell players, just if we have to keep the economic situation good, because sometimes you might need to sell players even if you don't want to, and no players, like even if Remco is superb and a world-class player, no one is irreplaceable. It might be difficult to replace him, but no one is really irreplaceable. Is it anyone? I'm probably at least going to choose him, and then oh no, Nacho, and where is, why do I, or does, oh, he's right back there, okay. And the Glick then. So some players they actually start elsewhere, and okay, and then we need a central midfielder. That's probably going to be Calvin. This will definitely be interesting, because this might be matches that we still, I feel like, what is the call? Plymouth are not great, but I've seen before, or the last seasons I have lost against teams like Reading that are in championship, so especially playing with a reserve team, it might still happen. So I guess it will be interesting to see how sort of for not even a reserve side and like a third team is doing. If they can, it's probably going to get a little bit of drop down in performance, but if they still can win matches. And oh, it makes sense as well, since we're Tottenham. So I might try, like I'm doing here, to play like two months in a row for every single stream, or at least try. Then sometimes it might be difficult, especially if it is transfer window and such as well. So Balotelli, keep going at it. Hopefully you can score another goal now. Okay, let's okay, Plymouth is not even they're not even championship, so we should be able to win this. With that said, we're probably going to somehow lose this. Marcelo, Ivanov. Ooh. At least try to shoot there. I dislike as well, you can only have 5 players on the bench for Carabao Cup. Stacy, Marcelo, Ivanov. It's just fun to see all these players that usually doesn't get to start. Cyprant, Marcelo, Ivanov have been really had some really good chances here in the beginning. The Click, I know he's sort of a start player, but since we have some injuries as well, I don't have a right back. Oh, Balotelli by Jimmy Fiert. He's not as good as Alex Thomas right now, but he might really develop nicely. So let's, where can I find Alex Thomas? I just want to show you. Yeah, Fiert is about the same, but a little bit worse. They are both at the same age, so Alex Thomas I signed from Bournemouth, or no, Birmingham, for 6 million, and Feared is just their own project, so I'm probably going to then or I don't know, probably next season or the season after that, going to sell Mosakin, because getting Feared in and all this other place. I mean, Balotelli, it's been 100% so far. 2 matches from start, 2 goals. Oh, even more than 100%. 3 goals, 2 matches. Sadly, it even says in his, what is it called, what the assistant manager says, that he's like a 5th striker, so he's probably going to mostly play this lesser Premier League sides in Carabao Cup and all. To click Ivanov. 2-0 so far. It could be even more here. I mean, Balotelli as well, his work rate isn't great, so I feel like it might be better against his lesser side as well. It's not going to be good against like Tottenham, that works really hard, or the player that doesn't at all work hard. Stacy, Feared. I mean, this is a lovely. Right now, Balotelli, can he put in the cross here? No. Marcelo, Stacy, Cyprin, Fabregas, Ivanov. Oh, what a lovely passing goal there. I've not seen that for a while actually. And Ivanov, that we have loaned in from Liverpool. He was going to be like a backup to, or about the same as Patrick Roberts, but since we got Maris in, I believe he's mostly just going to be playing in this, yeah, probably mostly as Carabao Cup and other, if we get injuries and such. 3-0 so far. Stace is a little bit tired, so I might get him out for Kelvin here. And Balotelli for Manning, because Manning has not started many, and I would like to see him score some goals as well. Two changes to go there, and hopefully we can continue now. Oh, it's a brutal tackle. No yellow card. Okay, never mind then. I might get Wilson. He seems a little bit tired. Elsewhere, Feared or Ivanov. Ivanov has been the best player now, so maybe he deserves actually to play the full match. And I mean, has not played that much before from start here, so yes, we will see. You never know, we could get some injuries in the end as well. Feared, Manning, Fabregas, Ivanov. Oof. I mean, Plymouth had nothing. I guess I did not expect too much from Plymouth, but still would have thought they would have some chances maybe, or I guess they have had 2 shots, but still difference is just too big between the teams. I don't know. I think I might get Wilson out though. Oh, I didn't. This is weird. I got Lionel Messi subscribed to the channel. That's weird. Or it's probably not Lionel Messi, but it's someone having that as username. Milinkovic, Fabregas. I might do a little bit Pokemon streams as well, but I don't know if too many will be interesting in those, but just to have a mix of Football Manager and Pokemon and all. 3-0 is we'll see the draw as well. Ivanov got the full game here. Cypern, Calvin. I want to see more from Calvin. He's been a little bit like Ramsey and Wiltshire. Sure, not bad in the match performance, but have not really score or done any assist. Or maybe it's just not that player, I don't know. He's hard-working, box-to-box midfielder, I don't know. Great to see Ivanov. Took your chance. kind of disappointing for Garrett Wilson. I mean, he got the first start here. Did not get a single shot on him. You expect when you get the first match ever to actually have a little more shots on you. Now it's the question if who we would have as a goalkeeper. How many goals has Butland conceded? 1. And how many has Gill conceded? 1. They're about the same. Okay, I think we will go with that's what I did before and start with Gill in the leader. I mean, why not Klein? I did not thought the Klein would play this much, but he's just done brilliant. Has the best average rating, but and I believe he's born in London as well. Even if he likes Chelsea, yes, Chelsea is his favorite club, but still. He's a London guy, London dude, so it's probably going to still be might be really good here. It's another London team. Maris has still not done that many. Expecting more. Cotrone or Bochum Mayoral. I mean, I might actually play Mayoral as winger. Can do it decently, I guess. And then Cotrone up top. Alex Thomas, it's not fit. So it's probably going to be all of the players that actually can play striker as well. Chris Manning. Sadly has not taken his chance. I guess he's still a decent backup. Last season he scored 10 goals from 20 matches. So far only 2 matches from start and 4 substitution. Central midfielder Remco, of course, wheelchair maybe. It's West Ham and Arsenal as favorite clubs. Tom Davis, Everton, Liverpool is born in, so he probably doesn't know the idea here. Actually might. Where is he? Or is he? No, Coquelin is not injured. Because we probably need a more ball winning. Especially since this game now is away, so Definitely need that here. So, oh, it would be really interesting to see this all, because I feel like I've never seen Mosakin, which is, yeah, almost 4-star, or 3.5 there. Cotrone, 3.5 as well, and Mayoral all together. Or maybe it will not work, maybe. Or it will be like Messi, Suarez, and what's called Neymar, but on the lower level, I guess. They are not world class all, but they are a really good trio there. Calvin, I mean, he's shown, it's probably, why does he only have 10 aggression? I feel like he has definitely higher there. Okay, and then we need a last defender. Wilson has done pretty good, but he's probably not good enough so far to start. Joe Gomez. What is Joe Gomez? He's born in London, and he is Arsenal supporter, so he knows the community, he knows about Arsenal, so. Doncaster, again the League One team. Oh, I can already see it coming that I will lose against the freaking League One team somehow in the Carabao Cup. Who do we have left? We have we need a central defender, De Glick. It's not been superb so far, so that's why I'm not starting them. We need a winger, either Maris or I think actually Patrick. Maris will not start, which is strange, but he has only really scored a goal, no assists so far, so this is what I love, actually, the London derbies. That's why it's fun to play with both Arsenal and I believe it was a while, but I played one save as well with Tottenham. I mean, they are such a big rival. It's a little bit like Milan in Inter, almost like a hatred there between. I guess we might need to rest some players if we have to, because I saw now, which I forgot about, it's Champions League right after this match. But I mean, I don't want to lose my first match against the rival clubs, and now we have to choose Handley and have to auto-save as well. Will be interesting to see when we get our first loss after that PSG match. I believe that was last stream, yeah. Okay, we might not have scored many goals, but can we like concede like 3 goals, or what was it? Or was it 1 goal? It was really little, at least I saw here. 2 goals in like 8 matches or something like that, so. Milinkovic, Gomez. Oh wow, they have Thiago Maia. That's a pretty good center or defensive midfielder, so it's still rival meeting, so you never know. Take all the logic out of the game, really. But I guess they don't have Harry Kane anymore. I still have Hugo Lloris, which I don't know what they're thinking. That they're going to win title with that kind of goalkeeper. I mean, yes, he might be first goalkeeper in France, but still, he's too inconsistent. That might be the main reason, just a little bit like, what's it called? England, yes, that is really always. I mean, Barthez, he was decent as well, but he was not either like top class. It seems to be here. Both with English goalkeeper. I guess Butler is pretty good here, but still. It seems almost like it doesn't even matter how talented a goalkeeper is, still bottle it up in the national team or whatever. Oh, Derval. Lucas Moura, we know he is one of the better players here. Great shot though. This might be our first loss. Hopefully we can create a little bit more. So far they had most of the ball. It's just sort of unorthodox by us. Expected us at least to create some chances. 7-1 is shot so far, so that's superb. I guess, I don't know. It's still. Oh, it's Luis Enrique. Before it was Walter Senga that was manager. So they've changed manager a lot during this saves, even if it's just been 6 years. Milinkovic. Click. I'm worried that Coquelin still will get another yellow card there. And our backline. Klein has not been great. I don't know if it's really. Yeah, we just have to not concede that many chances. So that's been the main issue here so far, I feel like. Ooh, that was close again. Corner, De Graaf. Ooh, Gomez. It's really a superb chance. 50-50, at least the possessioning is getting a little bit better. We're not losing it like miles away like we did before. I don't know, it seems tired though, Remco, so yeah, sadly it's been very awful. I don't know if they just counter out each other, whatever, because Keane and Cotrone and Mayral has not been that great, but now Cotrone scores it, and it's actually an assist by Calvin. Finally, he is actually scoring a goal as well, so great to see there. Wilshere, so I made some changes here. Got Calvin in, and he does a great assist, but it's brilliant by Cotrone also shows that he can perform really good as well against the bigger sides. If you would call Tottenham a bigger side, I don't know. They're in the middle so far, so yes, it sort of depends if you would count them in to that pack. I believe, yeah, they were 8 last season, but so they're not done it superb so far. I mean, usually I would be kind of disappointed, but this is still what do you call it? This is still a derby game, so can't expect super much. It would be nice if we get like a late goal here, like we got in, was it again? No, it was against Brighton. But I feel like a draw here is probably fairly deserved for both of the teams. Would be kind of unfair if we score a goal here, even if I don't mind. Cotrone goes through here again. Oh, and that's terrible shot though. Really wasted opportunity for him there. Oh no, 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 no. Don't want a chance for Tottenham and their Harwings. I mean, seriously, the time is out. You're not allowed to score when the time is out. Oh, how a devastating blow, really. Hopefully this doesn't impact us too much. I'm so disappointed of Keane and Borja Mayoral. I thought they would do it better. Cotrone scored the goal though, so can't be disappointed of him, but seriously, they should have done better. Maybe it's because they are not local players, so they do not know the importance of this match. I just have to check here how many. Okay, 3 man of matches. That's pretty good for Cotrone still. That feels really unlucky as well. Since I feel like it was a match that both teams deserved the draw. So that's not we're not going to go undefeated, at least not in the league. I was hoping at least that we could keep the dream alive for a little bit longer, but no. 8.12, that's pretty good. Recent matches. But still, we're not conceded that many goals. I'm really happy about that. This shows really that we are way better this season than we were the season before this, because then I believe last season we conceded like 55 goals or something like that. So we're definitely getting better and better defensively as well. A lot of players are tired. Chris Manning maybe. Guess we'll see. It's a little bit time until the last match. At least, let's see here. Yeah, I might just play both of these matches. Probably going to lose to Chelsea just because of that. It would be devastating if we get 3 losses in a row here, but I guess we'll see what's going to happen. I mean Red Bull or Leipzig They are not like super easy either. The Glick, Joe Gomez, Ethan Klein. Or should I'm going to go with Cotrone, because how can you not play him when he has a 8.12? With that said, he's probably not going to score any goals now. Because I feel like that is Football Manager to you when you're expecting a player to score so many goals. They just, by no reason, just shows. It drops off and show you nothing really. Okay, Mares, probably going to start with there. See who will fill the bench. It might be I probably will stream most weekends, but I might not. I'm probably not gonna stream this in the week here. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna stream in the weekend. That's probably just gonna be it. Okay, I'm gonna put him on the bench instead, and then Milinkovic there. Wilson on the bench, and Mosakin, don't know. I'm just getting disappointed some of these players when you're expecting them to do really good matches and they don't. I'm like, okay, then we drop you off here. We're not going to play anymore for some matches. Torre, I've seen him. He looks pretty good. I would like to get him, but he costs 76 million. It's a little bit too much. Keep momentum going. Man, Butland, for God's sake. Is it just because I don't play you in the league? I mean, I'm playing you in the freaking Champions League. You would be... I feel like you would be more happy with playing in the Champions League. I mean, if real life would be like Football Manager, what is it called now? Carriers would be sort of pissed off all the time for not be playing in the league. I mean, you'll be playing in the league. I guess Carriers. It might be now that they actually plays most of the games as well in the league also. Free players. Mutlu. Oh, he's played 2, but just got in from the bench there. I don't know. I feel like I have too many talented players. I'm going to need to sell some of this talented players because I can't see me being able to keep them all in the club. If we're not going to, or if I'm not going to have like what to say, like 40 players in the first team. Davis, Emerson is back here. I don't know how many changes I really did. I just... Ooh, Catrona. Ginter. That's a really German name. Ginter. Draw would still be decent. I mean, it's still away against Leipzig, so Kelvin, Mares. I don't know what Mares. He sort of reminds me of, what is he called? I can't remember. He's playing in Chelsea. Eden Hazard. They're so inconsistent. Mares, I feel like here as well. He can be superb, but in like the bigger matches, not seen it so much. Ooh, that was really not the greatest tackle there by Gomez. Ooh, great save by Butland. Free kick for him again. Having more of the ball so far, but at least we have a draw though. This wouldn't be terrible beforehand. Match started. Will it be 0-0? That would be very anticlimactic. Alex Thomas, the graph, and away. No goal there. So far, none of the team has really taken the chances. Really close game, but none of the team showing clinical finishing. Some lovely football though, especially here, my Leipzig, and now they score. I should have sold Gabriel Barbosa, now he scores against me. Oh well, this is a waste, I guess. Oh, Mares injured, and just like Eden Hazard as well. Mares is like really injury prone as well. That was probably the reason why I shouldn't have signed him anyway. You have 32 million, I think it's not too bad, but I mean, he's injury prone. That you just have to watch out for. I'm worried about Gomez as well. He did not say that he was injured, but let's anyway get him out, because I don't want more injuries than one we got there on Mars. You never know, even if there is like a small time injury. I've seen sometimes they still can get like 2 weeks or whatever. It's probably not a month, but still can get 2 weeks or whatever. Okay, that was a great interception though. A little bit. It took the ball in the player there. I mean, so far not too bad. Still, we are only losing by 1-0. I mean, most against matches has been pretty even. Even if here I would say that they have more of the chances and such. So this might actually be one of the most tougher games so far here. Kelvin might be better as a deep lying playmaker or whatever. Cotrone, like I said, he's not created anything in this match. That's very sad when you have so right about something. It's been I don't feel like he's gotten too much support up top there, which is yeah, one reason why I did not play with too many. I feel like we are way more solid, both defense, yeah, especially defensively, having 3 in the midfield. Oh, that was not great, Butland. And you say that you want to play more matches, that was shocking, really. Losing the ball there, dropping down the ball. It was, luckily it wasn't anything. Didn't score there, but it was a really big mistake there. I feel like we could have scored, but we have kind of created 2 little chances as well. Yeah, I guess we will probably not win this tougher games here. We'll probably play the Chelsea game even if I'm just expecting to lose that now. To losing 2 games in a row here. I mean, we have the tougher games, then it will probably be some easier matches. Or we'll get the goal here. Wilshere to the Graf, and we score! Finally we get that real chance there in the end. And we, yeah, we're probably going to go on highly structured and the standard for the last minutes here, so we can keep this score here. Or will we even score another goal there? Alex Thomas, oh no, it's taken out there. Alex Thomas gets back the ball there. Davis, Wilshere, De Graaf, Majoral. I don't know why we did not play this in the beginning, but there it ends. And we get a draw against Red Bull Leipzig away. Or I guess they called it like Rasenball, something like that. But I will anyway say Red Bull Leipzig. Yeah, you see here 3 weeks, so not the great either. Messi wants the Graf or at no camp. Well, pay up then. Barcelona. 100 million euros. At least. Maybe even more. Then we have the last game of the stream today. First game of October month. Against Chelsea, which is just 6 so far. So they can still probably put on a fight against us here. At least it is home, so I'm happy about that. Should we? No, I don't know. Should we get Balotelli in, or I guess Cotrone again probably, even if it was not as good here as it was in the last game. I think we're going to get Joe Gomez on the right. Probably Milinkovic there. And the Glick if he is not too tired. Emerson Lungo, I feel like he's better defensively. This will be the problem of the season. Keeping everyone happy. The club. Okay. Then we have him injured here. Who else has been really good so far? Ivanov, but he was not the starting choice here. I guess Patrick Robertson might start again. Alex Thomas. Yeah, I was so disappointed by Mosakin last match. Might be put on the bench though, since we still, if Alex Thomas wouldn't do such a great match. Remco. Wilshire. And Coquelin. Or should we? Okay, I might actually try Cyprus. Because he might be better than Coquelin, and I feel like Coquelin, since it's been for so long, he's probably not going to get pissed off for not getting played one match here. But you never know. We could. Calabria, I wanted him, but of course no. PSG, no. They did not want to sell them to me, or they just. I had to pay a higher price, and anyway he signed for, yeah, Jam instead. Klein. Wilson. Balotelli? Yeah, why not? Don't really could do any gut donations here, so. Bayoral and Cotrone and Mosakin. Would be lovely if we can finish the stream off with a victory here. Oh! What really? Cotrone twice? Not just if you see man of the match, he's scored 2 of the best goals of the month. Oh, who else? I feel like there were some big. Okay, Liverpool, Wolves, and Manchester City, Stoke, and Brentford. Which is nice. I feel like we might drop down a little bit here. Saville, Longo, Milinkovic, De Glick, Joe Gomez, Cyprus, Graf, Wiltshire, Alex Thomas, Patrick Roberts, and Cotrone. They have Dan Cotterell. This is his own project that's really good. Right back or right midfielder. I tried to get him. He's the only region they have so far. Yes, the AI just don't see the point of using regions. They just still keeps using the older players. I guess it's sort of a little bit like Chelsea do in real life as well. Feel like they don't really use their younger players, or especially not their own projects. There are still some players that are like own project that they could actually give a chance, but they never really give them a chance, sadly. Which is kind of disappointing, at least from a neutral standpoint. Hopefully we can at least get a draw here. Oh, we might, I forgot about one, or we might just already have that, but well. I don't understand why this sold Belotti. Thought Icardi was better. I guess they're sort of similar player, but I feel like Belotti is better. Or Belotti at least has more potential. I guess Icardi has still shown really good, but I'm not sure that he actually would score a lot of goal in Real Madrid or Barcelona. The two Milinkovic brothers play against each other here. I believe it's, if you see, or if we get to see him with the ball here, it's going to say Sergey and not Milinkovic, which for this is secondary name. Still Courtois in goal. The game says that he's good. I guess it's sort of Courtois and what's called Mignolet. They sort of both similar. They can be really good, but they also can be kind of inconsistent or whatever. So far, sadly, Cotrone doesn't have the best. So yeah, and also I should ask you how long streams you want me to do as well. If I should do longer or whatever. Oh, Roberts and Alex Thomas, they're scoring. So yeah. It's not too many people that's watching right now, but if you're watching this on a replay on YouTube, feel free to tell me how long I should stream or whatever. I've seen some, like Dr. Benji FM, that is a Football Manager streamer. He streamed them sometimes for like 4 hours or 3 hours, but I don't know if I can do it. I feel like 2 hours, 2.5 hours is probably my maximum. I don't know. Even getting a little bit dry in the throat right now. Really even match so far. We have to watch out for them, definitely. I mean, why not? I'll tell he has been clinical when he's gotten a chance here. Cyprian, it seems like he's not really a ball winning. Might get Coquelin in though, to secure up defensively here. I would really like to win this, because then yeah, City and United and us all have 18 points, and it's 8 points away from Liverpool, so we pretty much, I don't know if we're really going to fight for the title, but at least then I wouldn't say that we are secure, but we are in a good position to get a Champions League spot, and definitely to be better. Okay, Marlon Oliver, they take in him that can play really good versatile here, really talented. I tried to sign him as well, but yeah, it's probably super expensive. Can play offensive midfielder, central midfielder, and striker there. So Patrick Roberts. Remco is really tired. He's played a lot recently, sadly. Oh, that sucks. I don't have anyone. Central midfield I've already done. I might get Roberts as well. The central defenders, but I don't want to do that. Really. Because we don't have that many good choices there. That's a little bit iffy, whatever to say. Okay, I might. This is probably going to be too defensive, but well, why not center up a little bit more? He can. Yes, he can play there. Okay, very nice. So we're going to play. Which is weird. Usually don't play Gomez there, but we're going to do that. Play a little bit defensive here and then. I mean, it's just like Chelsea usually do against me, so why not? And I mean, Remco was anyway, he's played a lot. He's probably my main go-to guy there in the central midfield. Ooh. Kortsuma. What kind of super strike is that? That's just ridiculous. I mean, he's a central defender. Sure, Kortsuma is not bad, but look at this. This is just insane. Half volley. Of course. I mean, if we would have not gone a little bit more defensive, we would have probably anyway conceded. And if we wouldn't, we would have also conceded. So we probably dropped down a little bit. At least we did not lose. I guess that it could have been worse. So we are third. Oh, I want to let everyone play a match then. We're going to just see where we finish up before this, and probably off screen because it seems like annoying to you just for you just to see the time between matches or whatever, and it doesn't really happen too much. So I'm probably going to play through this 13 days there, and I think the next stream is going to be. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. I think I'm going to stream maybe. Yeah, I think next Saturday, so in a week's time. Because I have to work on my essay as well. So let's see. Has everyone played their matches here? Okay, so we... Oh, wow. So City end will be interesting. When do they meet in the derby here? Oh, it's soon. Hopefully they will take point of each other or someone of them will win. I mean, seriously. 1 goal conceded. Sadly, this far, only 12 goals we have scored, so maybe we should still playing with 2 after top. So feel free to tell me also if I should play with 1 more striker, because we have so many strikers. But well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream, and subscribe and comment and all that nice stuff if you want to, and I see you soon again, so bye.